When I was 42, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. My mastectomy was non-nipple sparing, which means they had to remove the nipple based on where my tumor was placed. So every time I looked in the mirror, I saw this breast that had been reconstructed, but the unfortunate part was the scar. It was a reminder of the journey that I had gone through. So when I went to the hospital to have my areola tattooed back on, the sense of wholeness of who I was empowering. There was a fund from the hospital that covered the cost of the areola tattooing. And then when that fund ran out, the hospital stopped doing the procedures. People should not have to pay out of pocket for paramedical tattooing. The financial burden to someone who's just coming out of cancer and coming out of recovery, why should anybody have to pay for that service? It should be part of recovery. The inspiration for me to start Angels Inc. was knowing the emotional feeling that it gives to a person to be whole again. Paramedical tattooing covers a wide gamut of tattoos. It's not just the areola. It is diminishing scars from burns, diminishing scars from self-harm or abuse. It is adding scalp micropigmentation to people who have lost their hair from alopecia or from a burn. And we decided that this was a needed thing, that people should not have to pay out of pocket. When you have lost a part of who you are, and every time you look at yourself and you see that part that you've lost, it's a very emotional thing. It reminds you of what you've gone through. It reminds you of the treatment. It reminds you of the trauma. It reminds you of a surgery that you may not have chosen to have. So the paramedical tattooing helps to restore that sense of who you were before the diagnosis, before the trauma. And it's not about vanity. It's about how you see yourself. And that emotional aspect is given back to the person. It's an amazing thing to watch in someone's eyes and in who they are, how they present, their confidence level. That's the emotional healing that Angels Inc. provides.